sure.
All right, James, I'm going to say it again. Somehow, and you have mentioned this before, but I want you to bring it up again for the new subscribers. You have anti-hangover powers. You also have anti-lack of sleep powers. You can sleep for 2 hours or 3 hours. You can drink half a bottle of fucking rum, wake up, and then start writing an article or a novel, and then start like digging, like you said, digging, planting plants and cleaning shit. How the hell do you do this?
Well, my doctor and my editor are concerned about my drinking, so I try to never drink to the point of inebriation 2 nights in a row. Although sometimes I fail. Okay. Yeah. When my medical evaluations came back from my blood work, my editor said, "You're in perfect metabolic health, and somehow your liver is perfect too." She said, "It's probably because you spend 2 months a year not drinking at all, and that you never drank more than 1 or 2 drinks 7 days a week."
Wow.
Okay, so it's like I get up. If I drank too much, the next day I punish myself. That's the deal that I made with myself. If I feel like I really drank too much, that it might affect my my writing, because there'll be certain things that I don't really get a hangover. That's a problem because it makes it easier for me to drink to excess.
Jesus Christ, that's what stops me.
So I try to make sure I punish myself. The next day, I eat raw garlic in the morning until I'm about ready to throw up.
Yeah, this dude.
And then I'll find some kind of work to do. Now, I can always write certain types of articles. I could do the Urban Blight, the Journal, the Harm City stuff. History, I had too much respect for it to do when my brain's not working as good because I nuked a bunch of brain cells the night before.
You got plenty of brain cells left.
Some fiction works really good when I'm still kind of disoriented from having drank too much the night before. But I really, my goal for this year is when I'm in Portland to only get drunk twice a week, which will be a miracle if that happens, because people in Portland drink a whole lot.
They do drink a lot out in Portland. That's what I heard. People drink.
And everybody. Washington State too. Oregon and Washington. The Pacific Northwest. It's just a thing.
They fucking drink it a lot.
A lot of the people are Nordic. They're Norwegian and Swedish in extraction, and then also Native American. There's a lot of them. So you just put them two things together.
Those Indians can't handle their firewater.
Some of them really can. I know some that can't, and I know some that can. And when they can, they can.
Yeah.
With the Indians, it tends to be the women that can really handle the booze.
Oh, those bitches.
Okay. But the dudes are just like, the dudes just get wasted pretty quickly. So it depends. Plus, there's also a mixture of Norwegian and Swedish.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My great grandfather was a 6 foot tall blonde and Nordic guy named Sven. Yeah. Well, but like I said, your output, your ability, you do sleep though. You make up. You pay your debt to the sleep gods.
I went 30 years doing mostly extreme sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
In 2019 and 2020, my eye got really bad, and I found that sleep actually helps. So there's something the matter with the base of my brain. It's not the eye. It's just where the nerve ends in my eye. So for the past 10 days, I've been really nauseous. I've had to take anti-nausea medication. That's because the same nerve that ends in my eye is also, when it gets agitated, it restricts blood flow to my brain.
Yeah.
So
this is what alcohol does, ironically.
So drinking's kind of dicey when I'm in that condition, and I try to sleep more, and I do. I sleep between 5 and 10 hours a day now, pretty much regularly. I rarely stay up 24 hours anymore, and because the eye will start killing me. And that's the base of the brain is the hypothalamus, and it regulates your sleep cycles. So apparently, with sleep deprivation and working nights for 30 years,
Yeah, you used to work night shifts. Oof.
that, and most of that time I was doing a day shift or an evening shift too.
Yeah.
So apparently I trashed the hypothalamus.
All right. Well, okay. So,
So-
but it's ironic that that has messed up people badly, but that also has helped you. It also has, like I said, there's like you have like a superpower to do that where other people couldn't do it. You can produce with like very little sleep and also being like absolutely hammered. So all right, cool.
Yeah, and I didn't use caffeine until I was in my late 30s.
Oh, you're like me.
Never.
Yeah.
And I had like 2 5-year periods as an adult where I didn't drink at all. So
Right.
that kind of helps you out if you just. I figured I would drink when I retired.
Right.
When
Well,
I
you-
didn't have to get up and go to
so
work in a couple hours.
You are sort of retired.
Okay.
It's funny too. That's a funny thing. I know a lot of people that did not drink caffeine. Oh, people all across the board, right? My oldest friend, people I know, we didn't really drink caffeine till our like mid to late 30s. I never drank energy drinks or coffee till I was in like my 30s. Right? I would wake up in the morning and drink orange juice or maybe a Snapple or something, iced tea. But when we got older, man, it's like, alcohol is one thing, but caffeine's awesome. I gotta say, caffeine's
Thanks.
great.
Thanks for the energy drink. Today.
Ah,
I needed it.
hell yeah, dude. Like I say, that's why I say, make a choice: caffeine or alcohol. Which one would you lose? Well, if someone put that question to me, I would probably fucking punch him in the face and knock him out. And
I'd
say,
choose
"Neither."
alcohol. I'd send caffeine packing if I had to choose between the two.
Man, that's rough though, man.
Yeah, it's like having to choose between a skinny chick and a fat chick.
Well-
The skinny chick's got to go. I mean,
Oh shit! Well, I guess
she's
I'm
not going to keep me warm at night. I mean,
Well, shit, like,
this cracker needs.
that's an easy one for me. So, but like, yeah, but it was like, at night I would be like, oh fuck, why did I give up alcohol? In the morning I'd be like, oh fuck, why did I give up caffeine? Luckily we don't have to do either, cause we ain't going out like that. So someone, like I said, if someone said to me, choose one or the other, I would cut his head off. So, metaphorically speaking, of course. Oh, it's getting cold out here. You're rubbing your hands.
There's
You're rubbing
weed.
your hands vigorously.
There's a type of weed in the Rocky Mountains that I think they call it Mormon tea.
Mormon tea.
That has got ephedrine or something in it. So if the coffee supply ever gets cut off,
Oh yeah.
the Mormons can make some money selling their mountain weed.
Well, I remember Chicory. They used to make ersatz coffee, both in the Civil War and in Deutschland. My grandfather used to drink the ersatz.
The worst coffee ever made was
Tell us.
described by Solomon Northup in his
Ooh.
book 12 Years a Slave,
Oh,
where in a certain part of Virginia they burned cornmeal in a cast iron skillet
yeah.
and made coffee out of the carbon that was left over from the
Ew.
burned cornmeal.
Well, I
He
said
said it was the worst coffee.
I'm
he ever
sure.
had.
I'm sure. Well, I'm saying, all right, man. It's getting cold out here, bro. We home. Like it's like, where's that drum? Where's the drum with the wood in there? Like we could fucking warm our hands. Oh, all right, man. Thanks, man.